Right. So let's start at the top here. Let's do the imagined without her helmet. So I'm going to start at the top about there. And I'm going to do her hair. So start in the middle. I'm just going to go out and around like this. Let's do the same on the other side. So it's the top of her hair. I'm going to go out and around like that. Nice, okay. This will lead down to her ponytail area. So her brow of her hair is about here. So let's just put in a bit of a chunky fringe like this. Just zigzag up and down and around like that. Next we can just draw her face in. So I'm going to do a chin about, see, about here. So I'm just going to draw from her side of her hair here down to here on the chin. Just do a curve around, nice and smooth. And we'll do the same on the other side as well. There we are. Okay. Next up we can finish off the sort of pigtails. Just do curves around, and then we can just do little curved like rectangles just around like that, around there. Okay, let's put the lips in. So it's got a little bit of a cheeky smile on her face, so I'm just going to do lips. Just going to go up and down and around like that. And then I'm going to draw the bottom of the lip, just do an arc around like that. Next I'm just going to put a nose in, so just going to do a little line for the nose, just a little curve in the middle, like that. Now she's got a ring in her nose, so I'm just going to do a little semicircle around there, just like that, just to show that. Cool. Next up, let's do the brows. So she's got this cheeky smile on her face, and I'm going to just do this brow, just raised ever so slightly, just about here. Okay, so it's going to do a line up and down like that. Next up, I'm going to do another brow, but this one's just a little bit more like a curve. So I'm going to start here, just above the nose area there, and around like that. Okay, let's pop the eyes in. So I'm just going to do a curve like this, and a curve underneath. Do the same on the other side, just a curve just underneath the eyebrow, and a curve there. Great. Let's draw the center of her eye in there, like that, just a little black dot. And then we can do some little lashes just up like that. Next up, let's do the neck. So she's got quite a small neck, so I'm just going to do two little lines like this, around like that. Okay. Let's finish off the hair. So we know where the neck is, we know where the hair is here. So I'm just going to do the end of her pigtails just around like this. Just sort of like a little upside down like flame, I suppose. Like that. Next up, she's got like a bit of a neck area of her suit here, so I'm just going to do a little V around there. This then kind of flares down a little bit like this, and then we can do the shoulder area. So I'm just going to do a line towards the pigtail either side just to join that up. Then I'm going to do her shoulders. So her shoulders are quite, she's got shoulder pads on and they're sort of quite pronounced, they pop out. So I'm going to do probably a line up to about here and a line up to about here. So just going to mark that. Then I'm just going to take a line along like that. Take a line from the pigtail, the other side, like that. We can then bring this in. So I'm just going to do a line in like so, and here as well. There we are. We've got two little V's on the edge just to show those shoulder pads off. Okay. We can now cap these off. So I'm just going to do a line here, and then we can just do a line up to the ponytail again. Looks like a little diagonal line up, like that, and like that. Cool, right, that means we've got those in. Let's do the torso area. So torso is going to go down, I think, to about, let's have a look, I reckon about here. Just going to draw a line in here where the belt's going to be. So then what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of a torso area. So maybe I'm going to go from here and here. So let's just join that line up. Then I can do maybe to here and here. I'm just going to do the torso area. So I'm going to draw a line where I've just done the dot to the belt. Next thing is the armor area, and the armor plate here. But there is like a tube that goes around the corner here. So I think it's sort of like at the center here. I'm just going to draw a circle, right? So we know where to go from. Then this tube will go curve around and around the back. So just do like a little curve around here. It's going to go around her side. So I'm going to bring that out, draw that up and just join it up there. Okay. Then what we can do, where we've got a line there, we can just do a few little curves around here where that tube goes around. We'll just join one up there. Great, okay. Right, next up, I'm just going to do the body armor. So that will go up to, let's see, about here. Just draw a line there, draw a line there. This goes around like this, so I'm just going to do a line, diagonal line, and then we'll just join that up there. This part here, we'll just do a couple of lines in here. Nice, okay. Then we can colour this all in on this side here. So I'm just going to show a bit of that tube off, and later on we can just colour that in. There's a bit of detail around the armour area as well. So I'm just going to put a couple of lines in, so just to show that off. So I think the armour kind of moves up to the pigtail like this, and here, or here. And then there's some curves going around as well. So I'm just going to curve around and up, curve around and up. And we can join that up there. Nice, okay. The middle part here has got lines in it, so I'm going to put a line straight down the middle from here to here. And then we're just going to put a few lines either side, so 2 lines either side actually, like that. All right, great. Next up, let's look at the arms. So I think top of the arm here, I'm going to go down to the elbow area about there, so I'm just going to put a little marker there. Same here on this side. What that means then is that we can just go from the point here down, from the point here, like under the arm, down. Then what we can do is just join that up to the shoulder pad area. So just go from that edge there down, just join that up. And from that edge there down, join that up. There's a couple of little red little bits of armour just on the side here. So I'm just going to put like a little sort of rectangular point on it there. Okay, let's do the rest of the arm. So I think it's going to go down to about here where the hands will be. So I'm just going to mark that, like that there. And then what we can do is, again, we can just join these pieces up from the elbow area to the line we've made. There you go, there's the arms in there. Okay, next there's a bit of a belt. So let's just make this middle part here a rectangle. And then inside here, we can just put a little V shape. Then we've got a few little bits and pieces on the belt. These Fortnite characters always have a few bits going on there. So let's put some little canisters, so it's just some little rectangles to make that come out here. We'll do the same here. I'm going to put a little rectangle there, maybe one in there, and just join that belt up. Okay, nice. Okay, next up, I'm going to do the tops of the legs. So I think they're going to come to about here and here to the knees. So starting just underneath there, we'll put a point there. We'll just bring that down to here. Bring this part down here, like a V. Then we're just going to go from that belt area, sort of where we've made the edge of the belt there, before that big pocket. We're just going to bring it down to there. So just bring that down. And the same here, just bring that down there. Now there's some armour on this leg here, so I'm just going to clip that around here like that. Maybe just add another line as well. The holster on this side, so I'm just going to put a larger rectangle area on the side there, and then there's some strapping around that. So I'm just going to do a diagonal line from the middle part here up, and from here down, and I think there's a gap in the middle, so just going to put like a little V just to show that off there. Okay, this has got a little pocket I think, so I'm just going to put a little flap there just to add a bit of detail. And I think there is some armour just around here, so again I'm just going to curve like this side here, just going to put a curve in here like that, bit of detail, and the same in here. Nice, all right. Right, there's a little bit of armour on the kneecap, so a couple of rectangles, one rectangle here, and here, one rectangle there. Just put a little bit of detail in, so I'm just going to do a little point in there. Nice, this is shaping up pretty good. Now there's some sort of tapered armour that goes to the boots, so I'm going to just come out here, and then bring this straight down and around. So I reckon the ankle's probably about there and about there. So I'm going to bring a line down to here, and a diagonal, same here, bring it down there. And we'll just flare out at the end where the boots will be. So flare out, and that's where the shoe area or boot will be. Next, let's join this up with a line down to here, like that, and this side, it's down like that. A bit of detail on the boot where there's like a bit of armour plating just on it. So I'm just going to do a rectangle out like this, and the same thing here, like that. Then we can just taper these off at the end to make the shoes up. So I'm just going to do a line, and there's like a little pointed area, and we can just bring that around. Same on this side, just bring it down like this and around like so. Then we can just add a couple of bits of detail, so a couple of lines in there, and then the armour on the legs, we can just maybe just put a little V in there, like a little sort of triangular V. Yeah. Let's just pop those hands in. So they're gloved hands. I think what I'll do on this side, we'll just draw like the central bit, and then we can have the fingers coming off that. So let's just draw like a tapered rectangle down. Then we can pop a thumb on the end here, like that. And then we can just show some sort of fingers coming down. So I'm just going to do a line from there, and then just do some lines 2, 3, 4, and up like that. Let's do the same on this side. Little tapered rectangle again. We just have a little thumb coming off there. And again, we can just show 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers around like that. There's a little bit of more detail around here as well. So I'm just going to put like a little band area on there too. Okay, all right. Let's just ground her. So I think maybe just a bit of a rocky terrain in the background there. Just zigzag up and down. Maybe a couple of rocks just to show that off there. Right, next up, let's get a nice orange. And let's colour her hair in. So all this hair area here, we can just colour all this in a cool orange colour. Really vibrant, nice orange colour. What I'm going to do is just leave a little chip of light going on the edge like that. So what I'll do now is just fill that in. And just below here as well. Now the main part of a suit is red, so let's get a nice vibrant red out, and let's colour in the really nice vibrant red parts of our armour. So the shoulder pads, let's colour those in. Nice red colour. That's it. Then the top part of our armour. So I'm going to go from here and out. Again, I'm just going to leave a little bit of light on that side there. Just cover all that in. And then there's a little bit going on, I think, just under here. We can just put some red on here, and maybe the belt area as well, just to make that red work. Nice, okay. Also these rectangular areas here, and then just these little bands around the glove there, and we'll do it to these bits as well. Good. Just on the kneecaps, just going to colour those in with the red pen. And then the back of these we'll do red. And then just on here, we'll do some red as well. Nice, okay. Next up, let's get a nice little bluey grey. Let's get those trousers coloured in, those boots. So really the trousers, boots, we can go all the way here with this nice colour, sort of greeny blue. just going to leave that bit. Let's do that bit grey, I think. So just colour that in. Colour this boot in. Okay, let's do the main part of the trousers here. And then we can do these arm areas as well, just around here. So just colour those in. And then just down here. And I think there's just a little bit just around here as well. This. And then let's do this belt part here. Nice. Okay. Next up, let's get a nice grey colour. What we can do, we can fill in some of the other elements now on the skins, on the suit. So just fill these in. Nice grey. Let's do the fingers as well, and the thumb. Okay, what I might do is I'll just fill in that bit just on there, and then what we can do on this tubing is fill in just a little bit of grey around there, like that. Okay, let's get a blue next. She's got blue eyes, so I'm just going to fill just around the eye area that we made, just a bit of blue, just to pop that out. Same goes with the pigtails here, so I'm just going to put a blue in there. Yeah, that's good. Then a little bit of a lilac-y colour next up. So we've just got this area here has got a bit of lilac in, and this area down in here, sort of on the belts, that's a bit of lilac as well. Then I'm going to get a flesh colour for her. So let's just colour that in. Going to leave a bit around the face and the neck like that. And then what we can do as well, this part here of her armour is kind of flesh coloured too, so we can fill that in. That's it, like that. Just get that red. Just get that red again. Let's do her lips. Fill that in. Do a cheeky smirk. That's it. That's cool. And then finally, let's maybe get a black. And what we can do is just fill in this holster area on here. Nice. What I might do is get the orange once more. Just fill in the terrain along the bottom here. So let's fill that in. It's like nice rocky terrain, and the orange will really help pop where the hair is as well, I think. Right, and that is the Imagined from Fortnite. Thanks for watching, everyone.